What's up, guys? Today we are talking about the 12-foot auto-locking hydraulic dovetail. We get a lot of questions about it, about the lifting capacity. What can you carry on it? Is it just a glorified ramp? Ours isn't, some others are, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about how to properly load it. When we say 10,000 pounds distributed the length of the dovetail, we want to show you what that means. Today we have a JCB lift, a telehandler behind us. It weighs about 11,000 pounds, and you're like, well, you just said it only is rated for 10,000. But we're going to show you just how you can still load that and pick it up. Just do it with, do it the right way. Do it to where it doesn't put too much stress on it. And then about where you can load it on the dove to be able to travel down the road nice and safe. So when we talk about load distribution or weight distribution, we say 10,000 evenly distributed. We discussed that the machine weighs closer to 12,000. So you're kind of cheating the system a little bit. Like, think about taking a 10,000 pound piece of steel that's the exact length of the 12 feet and laying it across there. You can see, if you move closer, you can see that we are about 3.5 feet forward of the very rear. Our push cylinders that are pushing it up are right in here, and then we have the hinge up there. So your leverage point is here. So we've got the majority of the weight over the push point and the hinge. So we have our weight forward of the center of the dovetail primarily. You have a lot of counterweight on a telehandler back here, so you do have a lot of the weight of the machine right kind of behind those cylinders, but it would be exponentially different if that weight was about 3 feet further back. It'd be a no-go, not a good idea. So there's some art and science into loading the hydraulic dovetail and making sure that it's evenly distributed, but I wouldn't be scared of this combination, loading it right here. Now, it makes sense if there's something up there on the trailer preventing you from pulling it any further forward. The further forward you pull the machine, the less stress on the hydraulic dovetail time after time. So this is kind of in a have-to scenario. Most users that are loading a hydraulic dove, typically they're going to go ahead and pull it a little further forward, and they're going to have the back tires, in front of that lift point, making it a lot easier. But to demonstrate that it can still lift it in this case, I've got the wireless remote. You'll see it start picking up. It lifts it flawlessly, no problem. Ideally, on this trailer, you don't have anything in front of it. And in most cases, like a telehandler, you don't. Once you get it up and locked out, you go ahead and pull it forward, distribute your weight of the machine over the axles, because you're not going to go down the road with it like this, with this much weight behind the axles. You want to put some weight on that truck. So then we would go ahead and pull it forward, distribute the weight over the axles, and head on down the road. All right, guys, there you have it, the loading demonstration of the 12-foot auto-locking hydraulic dovetail. Again, this was a demonstration to show that it can lift 10,000 pounds or more, and you can carry 10,000 pounds distributed on the dovetail. Again, it's a little art and science. Just make sure, that you check the weights on those machines. And in this case, you can see we went ahead and we pulled the machine up over the axles to distribute that weight so it pulls nice. And this was in case, showing you in case you had something up front that you had to be able to lift that machine on the dovetail. It can be done. Jump on diamondc.com, get on the Learning Center. There you can learn a whole lot more about hydraulic dovetails, other features and models that are available at Diamond C, and you can build one to fit your work.